into the void.
Touch my heart to save your spirit. Up all night, don't stop sleeping. Carry my soul, spirit's fleeting. Cause I won't stop breathing. I try to fight, can't go back when I fall flat. I die to face, when the blackout's over, I can't trust anyone. No one's gonna save me now, cause I'm falling in a void. Everything's breaking down, but I'm feeling paranoid. I'm missing the person I used to be. My soul is burning like gasoline. Cause no one's gonna save me when I'm falling in a void.
Alright, welcome everyone back to another episode of Monday Night Massacre.
And here tonight... Oh fuck. Here tonight, kicking off the show. This will make sense. Yeah, Renee Steinhauser. But making her way to the ring to kick off Monday Night Massacre tonight is Renee Steinhauser.
What you doing? Pull up, we making a movie. She said my man doesn't like you. I told her he doesn't have to. I know that you fucking with me. She told me her man a loser. I hit it once, 3 times. Put her back in the Uber. I woke up feeling hella good and I'm in a good mood. Yeah, I'm riding through my city with the top down. Everything exotic when you see me from the top down. They hit the engine and like, what the fuck is that sound? They know that I'm wavy as a motherfucking surfing. All that negativity, that bitch shit, I'm allergic. If you heard I fuck your bitch, I did that shit on purpose. I cannot regret
The
it.
Massacre Rules to kick off Monday Night Massacre. And as Renee waits in the ring, here comes her goddamn freaky ass opponent. As making her way to the ring is Cleopatra!
I forgot this is one of your favorite on the roster.
Yeah. Favorite is totally a good one.
Well, in this instance, who do you prefer, Renee or Cleo?
Clear. But Cleo in the ring and ready. Renee in her corner, Cleo in her corner once again, as I just mentioned. And here we go now. And Renee started off with a shoulder tackle. But not done yet. Springboard moonsault crashes into the canvas. So just instantly going straight for that midsection of Cleo with that shoulder. That one to the face and a Hurricane Rana.
Alright, well this match came about because last week Renee got over on Cleo with a count-out victory and immediately went to social media to start talking shit.
That sounds about right.
Thus being the Massacre Rules, no count-outs. Pinfall anywhere.
And there's a massive superplex as well to lock down the spine. But yeah, no, this could be absolute chaos. And yeah, we already have a barbed wire. Bah! Yep. And continuing to just use that bat against Renee Steinhauser. Renee trying to fight back against the likes of Cleopatra, goes for a stone, gets out of the way, there's an insecure straight over the head, knocking her down, and size And now Cleopatra looking right under the ring to pull something else out. And oh god, we got a white shirt to light up the night of Renee, but no, she takes it straight to the midsection of Cleo and over the back of the head of Cleo as well. Followed by a stomp to the ankle. And now turn around and a forearm smash. Has Renee been watching Hot Rod matches?
After that, I think so. Maybe a little bit.
And now back-to-back position and flatlining Cleo down into the canvas. Cleo getting back up to the feet on the outside of the ring. Renee on the inside and suicide dive landing on the barbed wire back. Into the cover, hand across the mouth, making it hard for Cleo to breathe, but it's fucking clear she don't need to breathe, so we'll kick out a one. And now full mount ground and pound, raining shot after shot down. Goes for a stomp, gets up back up to the feet, goes for an enziguri a little early, to the leg, drop to the back of the head for it, but a kick to the midsection, kick to the leg, gets squat, doesn't over to the leg, and now a kick to the side of the replay, there's a left hook to the short for by a second, and it has about a throat, and Renee with a trick and STO. Looking under the ring now, Renee pulling a table out, no Slim Jim on this one. Thank God. Sent back into the ring. Oh, what the fuck? Cleo jumping the barricade. Renee following. As mentioned before, this match can end anywhere and everywhere. Kick to the midsection, trying to pop up in a powerful position. Cleo getting planted down. And a back body drop straight into the concrete goes Renee Steinhauser. And an enziguri over the head to follow. And that one person right there in the white shirt is really happy to see Renee's ass getting kicked. And I can't blame him for a big DDT over the head. Cleo now walking around trying to find anything and everything and has a kendo stick. Renee looking to stay clear, just saying, nah, fuck this. Oh, never mind, changed her mind. And now back over towards her, but eats a kendo stick to the face into a Hurricane Rana. And now, oh, drops the kendo stick. And now, oh, woohoo! Big bat over the head. Followed by one to the face. Gets out of the way, the third one, back up to the feet though, and eats another one right over the head. And now Hurricane Rana once again. Pulling out good old sledge. Oh god, straight to the midsection. Wait, what?
The Cleo just found her all kinds of toys.
Yep. This seems like Cleo's favorite part of the arena. Sledgehammer after sledgehammer. And now, oh, 1 for 1 to the face, gets out of the way, but eats one straight to the goddamn stomach again. Which she did eat before the match. Yeah. And again! Back up to the feet. And now, oh, wheelbarrow DDT into that pure concrete floor. And now straight to that knee as well, trying to make it so she can't even walk properly. And to the arm. And oh, gets out of the way. But one over the head as well, in case she doesn't have a concussion already. And to the arm. Continuing shot after shot. 1 for 1 to the back of the head, gets out of the way, but there's another one straight to the face. It's tied up now. And face first into the pure concrete. Cleo now eyeing up Renee. A giddy over the head, making her fall straight into that concrete, and she has a chair now. Oh god. Straight to the spine! And again! Oh, gets out of the way, the third one, but straight over the head! And to the face and chest! Gets out of the way, the second one, but oh, that's caught right over the head once again. Now Cleo welcome back to the arena. Pulling a goddamn ladder out as Renee starts sprinting straight towards Cleo. And, oh, yes, catches over a boot to the face and now back into the ring. Has that table set up. And that's setting up over and in the corner. Renee on the outside giving herself time to recover, but gave herself a little too much time it seemed as she ate a suicide dive. Wasn't paying attention to Cleo in the ring, thinking she was still setting up some kind of death trap, and that slingshot doesn't connect. And now Renee back up to the feet, but oh, tied up nonetheless. And now set up against the table, spine hurting, leg hurting, goddamn concussion going. Not gonna be good for goddamn pretty much anything in every injury you can think of right now, probably. Like, we saw her spine get taken out, club it in the back of the head, the top of the head, her leg get targeted, her knee, her arm. She's gonna be in pain, that's for bloody sure. And doesn't help when you get sunset flip powerbombed into the corner. Drag back up to the feet, tied up. Sent over and into the corner. Setting a table up in a scary spot as she now kicks the hell out of Renee a few times over. And now brooding her as well for the slingshot leg drop to the back of the head. Straight back inside the ring. Cleo not wasting no time. And now has her set up, dragging her over.
That table does
That
not
shitty ass table. No, not at all. This one of the cheap tables. But now has Renee set up, set over and into the table. Setting her up on it once again. Bad spot as Cleo climbs all the way up in the air. And a splash through the table off the ladder. Cleo crashing down, and now has the ending for Renee set up and crashed down. But still not done. And driven straight down, head first into the broken table pieces, into the cover, and that's the free.
How much you want to bet Renee goes to the back and immediately gets on Twitter?
Yeah, that sounds like her. But Cleopatra dismantling Renee Steinhauser in your opener of Monday Night Massacre.
Who's she gonna blame it on this time?
That one fan in the white shirt that was cheering.
She's gonna blame it on the table?
Probably, honestly. I just thought that maybe, like, she's gonna try and come out with, like, some bullshit about how she couldn't concentrate after she saw a fan so happy that she was getting beat up.
Fair point.
Here's your winner.
I don't know, she'll come up with some bullshit. But Cleopatra, nonetheless, standing tall in your opener here tonight. And as we see a Massacre Rules match, we move on to a hardcore championship matchup.
It's scheduled for one month and it's for the World Extreme Wrestling Hardcore
Just this one. I was
Championship.
mocking him. But nonetheless, hardcore championship matchup coming your way. And the first competitor making his way to the ring, representing the Perfect Kingdom, in Gordie! Gordie King looking to hold the Hardcore Championship after tonight. But he has to go through one hell of a man to do so. As making his way to the ring, your WXW Hardcore Champion, the Dog The Dog, Alan James, looking to tear shit apart and make sure that Gordie King is part of the chaos. The Dog in the ring and ready for tonight. But there's a Hardcore Championship on the line here tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Asgard, weighing in at 226 pounds,
Gordie King, the challenger.
and his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, the World Extreme Wrestling Hardcore Champion, Alan the Dog James.
The Dog, the champion. Alrighty. Handing the title to the ref, Gordie King, looking at what he could obtain here tonight. Both competitors in their corners. And here we go now. And there's a bicycle knee to start the match. Looking on the ring instantaneously, and oh, there is the light tube instantly. Now looking on the ring, and another light tube.
Damn, 30 seconds in, the fans already chanting us one thing.
Yeah, but they're definitely getting light tubes, that's for sure.
That's like Alan James joking.
It really bloody is, and there's knees coming in as well now, but there's a kick to the midsection. And firing back, knee to the midsection, forearm to the face, kick to the midsection, palm strikes to the midsection, has him set up, and now a wrist clutch, boot to the jaw. And that one for a light tube didn't connect, but that one certainly did. And now, oh, straight to Gordie. And now Irish Whip turns it around and into the stairs. And now turning Alan over, goes to the cover, the legs hook, the shoulders are down. Ref in position, but a quick kick out. And now punch in the midsection. And now kick to the leg, kick to the other leg, kick gets caught, there's a bicycle knee straight to the jaw. And now back up onto the apron. Oh, Gordie up on the apron, get it back down, needs a punch, and a knee gets caught, there's a kick to the leg now. Tie it up, and send it across the arena. And a big kick to the side, tied up over the shoulder, and a to the snake eyes. And now set him back up to the feet, dragging him over, and sent back into the ring. And oh, There's the classic from Allen, flying over the top, just not giving a fuck as he elbows his opponent straight in the face. And a table to the face to follow.
He gave the fans what they wanted. Where the hell's he going?
Waiting for Gordie, it seems. Oh, but Gordie just saying, fuck yeah, super kick. And now boots and stomps. Setting him up, kick to the midsection. And a pile driver! I believe that was just in between the slit of the pattern as well. So he got driven on straight concrete, but the dog with the shoulder up instantaneously.
You know damn well that ain't gonna do nothing but piss him off.
Absolutely. And now Gordie looking on the ring, has a barbed wire bat of his own. Allen, oh, not paying attention and eats a goddamn barbed wire bat. Back up to the feet. Oh, gets out of the way, tied up. And now, oh, elbows to the midsection.
Gordie doesn't want to give the fans what they want.
Absolutely not. He wants what he just bloody. You know what? I give up on what I was trying to say.
English not Englishing?
Not English.
No English? Holy shit.
Not English. But the kicks, elbows, knees, everything you can find. If it just hurts your bloody opponent, you can find from Allen. Holy will kick. What did you say?
I said no, bitches.
Yeah, setting up that table, dead center of the ring. Gordie getting back up to the feet. And let's see if the table is goddamn walking in this matchup or not. And there's more knees. And now sent back into the ring.
Go fucking figure.
Yeah, this ain't a table night. Oh, gets out of the way to bicycle knee. Gets out of the way to let it out there. And now begging for mercy to the dog.
Damn.
And absolutely just crowning him. I'm surprised that worked, but once again, the dog ain't staying down. But honestly, I'm surprised that when he got down on his knees, Allen didn't just fucking boot him in the face. Yeah. Gordie probably got lucky with that. But now looking to use the table himself. Has Allen set up for a through the table. And now setting up Allen up to a knee off the ropes and a knee to the face. And I'm telling the dog to just hurry up and get up to the feet, which he does right now. He's tied up and sent over into the ropes and all the way to the outside. They go now. Is this also under Massacre Rules, or is it just no holds barred?
No,
Oh wait, yeah, ref's outside the ring. So.
Hardcore title's always Massacre Rules.
Yeah, I thought so, just forgot for a second. Just noticed the ref was outside though. But then again, that could also just be the refs being stupid, like they usually are.
You know what's weird about this Allen match?
What?
The referee hadn't been hit yet.
That's true. We're 2 matches deep in Massacre. Yeah. We're 2 matches deep in Massacre and he's still standing so far.
So far.
That's a new record. Oh! Gordie's definitely not standing no more though after that knee busting him open. And up in the end, and crash! Into the canvas! But Allen ain't done, not even close. Hitting him with that table, just smacking him all down. And now setting it up. Dragging Gordie back up to the feet. Ties him up, drags him over, but no, there's the elbow to the midsection from Gordie. Couldn't fight him back against the dog, Allen James. And now setting him up. Oh, and now running, power slam!
Gordie is doing everything in his power to avoid that table.
Absolutely. And it's been working so far. Now a Binlet introduced by Allen out the way. And bicycle knee. And now grabbing that Binlet once again. And straight over the head. Crowning Gordie. And now in the corner, telling Gordie to get the hell up. And throwing it over at him. Gordie, I believe, avoiding it there. And now kicking him in section, setting him up. Power bomb position. And into the table even. This table don't want to break. 2 knees straight to the spine. Back of the head, clobbering that table. But Gordie back up to the feet. And to the outside he goes as Allen tried the forearm in it now. Forearm. And the table falling over once again. But Gordie sent over it into the corner. Picking the table up once again. It's the dog Allen James. Setting up in that corner as that just went goddamn haywire. But now Gordie's in a horrible spot. As that's set up for a superplex through the table and try to follow through as him set up 1916 into the cover into and your WXW Hardcore Champion!
Gordie suplexed him through a table. He said, "Bitch, I got one better." Does it off the top rope.
Yep. Instead of whatever you can do, I can do better. It's whatever you can do, I can make more psychotic.
I mean, this is how it.
Yep. The dog just continuing to hold on to that hardcore championship for a reason. Proven here tonight. But Allen, the dog James, standing tall in tonight. And as he stands tall, we move on to the next matchup of the night. We got a little bit of tag team action coming your way. And the first competitors making their ways to the ring. Goddamn, these goddamn freaks in the Wonderland.
Well, tell us how you really feel.
I just did. They got a big fucking rabbit and a mad fucking hatter. Exactly. Point proven. Every single fucking time. These guys are freaks.
Big fucking rabbit and a mad hatter.
Mad fucking hatter at that. But nonetheless, as those two freaks wait in the ring, here come their opponents. Thus, making his way to the ring. The ring? Making his way to the ring. He is the Aiden! Albright! And Triple A looking to take out the batteries out of his big rabbit costume. And as Aiden waits in the ring, here comes his tag team partner for tonight. As making his way to the ring now is Andy Kaplan! Andy Kaplan came in with AAA, Aiden Albright, as he goes up against the Wonderland once again. How much times has Andy had to go against the Wonderland at this point?
Ever since they started targeting Eddy.
It's just been match after match after match between them. And at this point, who bloody knows who's gonna stop it. But all four competitors in their corners and ready. Here we go. Tag team matchup underway, and it's chaos instantly. Andy Kaplan going for the big fucking rabbit. AAA going after the Mad Hatter. Forearms to the goddamn rabbit. Kicks and forearms to the Mad Hatter. Buddy Andy and AAA have traded opponents. Mad Hatter taking out Andy, now going after AAA with DDT. And now Andy getting sent into the corner. And oh, it's a drop kick to the face as Albright has the back of his head slammed into the canvas right then. And now forearms to the rabbit, but Mad Hatter coming around behind, buddy. Albright trying to help him out. But now back into the ring, Albright still dealing with the rabbit. Shoulder thrust to Andy. Punches back and forth from the Mad Hatter and buddy Aiden Albright. And oh my, Aiden wants to fly. Andy back into the ring, trying to bring the offense to the big fucking rabbit as the Mad Hatter gets back into the ring. Kick to the side of the head there to buddy Aiden Albright as he flashes back with an elbow to the leg. And now walking on the arm. Oh, and going for the cover there. Only a one count before a big fucking rabbit can break it up. By Andy climbing over him, trying to scrape him down, which he does so, but he's already back up to his feet. And now going on to the Mad Hatter. I believe a headbutt there. And now, high school sweetheart to the rabbit. And now Andy back into the ring with kendo stick straight to the leg there. And a chair. Kendo sticks and chair shots to the rabbit and now has him set up. And as he elbows to the midsection, still fighting back as the Mad Hatter comes back into the ring with a kendo stick. Chair shot over the head, kendo stick over the head. And now Rabbit and Albright are down. Andy to the outside. Mad Hatter in the ring. Stomping Aiden. Andy back into the ring. Overhand to the back of the head. Forearm to the face. Kick to the leg. Choke to the chest. Gets pulled into a tie-up knee. Kick. Rolling elbow. Cross kick. Meteora. And an elbow from the bunny to Andy. And now has him set up for a power. No! Aiden Albright able to help Andy down and now has him set up for a single knee face buster. And Andy to the top, pointed at the Mad Hatter, waiting for him to get up to the feet, which he does so now. And from the top, neck breaker! Andy crashing down to the Mad Hatter and now stomping on his arm. Andy looking under the ring, big rabbit fucker outside the ring. Here's what ran towards Andy, and has him set up and crashes him into the floor as the Mad Hatter's back into the ring, and Andy suffering to the big rabbit bitch, and now Aiden Albright sent over into the ropes, and both the bunny and Mad Hatter went for a double foot stomp, neither one connecting though. Bunny's still in the offensive though. While on the inside, there's a high school sweetheart! And a big fucking rabbit as well. And now Aiden off the ropes and big kick upside the head of the big rabbit. Andy removing the bloody spare and now that set up. Crashing down on the Mad Hatter there, but the rabbit break it up. And now went for another double foot, something connect for cross kicks, cross, and now headbutt, And a headbutt to the big rabbit arm. And suicide dive, putting the first part in the name in action right there from Aiden Albright. Got a trash shot over the head of the rabbit into the cover. The leg sweep, the shoulders down as a 2, but only a 2. And out from the top, Phoenix Splash! And a tope Canelo into the cover. 1, 2, kicked out at 2. Took a little bit too much time to go for the cover, it seemed like. And now springboard splash. And the Mad Hatter fighting back against Andy. Crashing him down with a Nagi. And a big Henry 1. Inside of the ring, into the cover. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Aiden Albright and Andy Kaplan taking up the victory over the Wonderland here tonight in tag team action. Back and forth action, but in the end, it was multiple high school sweethearts, a couple behind a rewind, and like Aiden Albright, AAA, and Eddie Kaplan were able to pick up the victory. Would it be quadruple-A because A-lister Aiden Albright and Andy? Andy Kaplan and Aiden Albright standing tall here tonight. And as they celebrate tag team action, they're going to move on to a little bit of more tag action for ya.
Well, from what I'm being told, High Voltage was pissed off that they weren't invited to that tag team tournament, so they challenged the winners of that tournament to show that they were better than the other teams.
That's fair, honestly. And talking about them, here they are, just making their way to the ring. High Voltage! And Malcolm and Wilson. High Voltage, Malcolm and Wilson Briggs in the ring and ready as here come their opponents, the winners of that tag team tournament, as they are the Columbian.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 536 pounds.
Do you think that High Voltage got training from Black Bear?
I haven't seen anybody pull off what Black Bear pulled off.
Yeah, he is the biggest counter to these two that there is. I just want to know why and how he aligned that.
I have no idea.
But nonetheless, those two in the ring are ready. Malcolm started his match off against Carlos, right?
The big one is Carlos. What the hell is Malcolm doing?
Well, going for a headbutt to the middle turnbuckle as he has a big, giant, goddamn Columbian man twisting him around the ring, but gets out of the way to Santon. Overhand doesn't connect, tied up. And now Carlos with an Irish whip gets thrown around by Malcolm over into the corner. Now gets caught into a DDT in the corner of the Columbian Lords. And now turning him over. And gets caught with an Eddy. Straight over the head and now dragging him back up to the feet. Carlos in a bad spot. As he gets set up and crossing him over. Malcolm making some kind of weird, bloody, I don't even know if it was like a mistake or strategy or what it was meant to be. But doing something weird in the beginning, turning it around though, splitting the legs in half.
I think he tripped in the beginning. Over his shoelace.
Maybe. That's a goddamn long way to trip. So, is he just one of those people that just jump when they trip to make it look bigger than it is?
If you haven't noticed by now, everything the high voltage does is a little bit extra.
That is fair. Oh god. Reyes deadlift to Malcolm and sit out powerbomb. I think the one thing we can say that isn't a little extra so far is their reactions to getting hit, because I don't blame them. Like, that was a big-ass powerbomb right there, but nonetheless, Malcolm fighting back. Irish whip the Reyes over and into the corner of high voltage, and Wilson drops him foot first against the top rope. And now tie it up and send over and into the corner, or into the ropes, I mean. Over, get him thrown down on his ass. Back into the ring. Gets out of the way to tie up. And a big right hand. Malcolm did not appreciate getting sat down.
Literally.
Making a tag there to Wilson. Power slam. Slingshot it into the ring is Wilson. Roots to the face. Splash down to follow. And Wilson now dragging Reyes back up to the feet. Forearm to the face, hold by a second, and a kick to the midsection. And gets out of the way to forearm smash. Tied up. Irish whip over into the corner. And elbow to the face as he tried to make the tag to Carlos. Big punch at Carlos there. But took his attention away from Reyes, but making up for it. But there's a kick to the midsection nonetheless. Punching jaw, turns him around. And now Wilson's some bad spot. As he's on a inverted DDT. Float over addition. And now has the leg set up, and a stomp to the midsection and walking over. And went for a kick, gets caught into a dragon screw. And now dragging Reyes back up to the feet. To be fair, Carlos's big ass arm could just reach over and tag in if he wanted to. Big ass DDT there from Wilson. Making a tag now. And gets caught, spin kick to the midsection from Carlos onto her face, and now tied up, kick to the midsection. And now Fisherman Buster! Straight from BCF and hey! Into the springboard, Santon crashes into the canvas, so. And now overhand to the back of the head. And now over and into the corner of the Columbian Lords and making a tag to Reyes. And a kick to the midsection as Carlos held him in place. Overhand chop to the back of the head as Wilson tried turning around. And now Reyes dragging Wilson over and into the corner face first. And not done yet, setting him up. Up to the middle rope goes Reyes and all the way to the top. Split-legged moonsault from the top. And now stomp to the spine, turning Wilson over and has him set up from the legs. We're going to also thrown off from the legs. And Wilson with a double axe handle crashing down into Reyes. Dragging him back up to the feet, possibly trying to make a tag to Malcolm there. Oh, never mind! Instead, he wants to toss Reyes around like an absolute ragdoll. And I kick to the midsection gets caught. Sweeping the leg, and Reyes has him set up. single leg Boston Crab, dead center of the ring. And just wrenching in the single leg, but getting caught. Ankle pick right there from Wilson, tied up. And now throwing over into the corner, making a tag to Malcolm. And now pump kick, big knee. And now moonsault, getting thrown into Reyes was Wilson there from Malcolm. And he's not done yet as he now ties up with Reyes, kick to the midsection and right over the head. And goes for an elbow drop, that's out of the way. And oh! Split and bloody half once again. The back up to the feet, tied up and sent over into the corner. And now punch in the jaw, and a second, and a third, and a fourth. But we're not done yet, as there's a shoulder thrust to Carlos, and then shin straight to the face of Reyes. Reyes out of the ring, trying to find a little bit of time to recover, straight back in, and get into the run with the punch. And now dragging him back up to the feet, has him tied up, and now an Irish whip over into the corner, but turns it around, and now after but running into him, shoulder tackle there, it's split and bloody half once again. And now off the ropes, and building up momentum is Malcolm again, just ripping him to shreds. And now pumps him up, one-handed spine buster. And now dragging Reyes up. And this may be the beginning of the end as he's in the air. Crucifix power bomb. And now dragging Reyes back up to the feet, sent over into the corner at high voltage, making the tag to Wilson. Power slam, slingshot back into the ring, double boot to the chest, splash straight to the chest as well. And now Wilson dragging Reyes back up to the feet. And now tied up, but as he kicked in the midsection, trying to fight back. Gets out of the way to tie up. Super kick! Straight back up to the feet. Punch to the midsection, kick to the back leg, kick to the midsection, kick to the back leg. Double stomp to the back. And now drag back up to the feet.
Other than that misstep at the beginning of the match, I think High Voltage has pretty much cut the ring in half, put the smaller man in the ring, kept Carlos on the outside, and they're picking apart Reyes. Pretty damn effective.
Absolutely making sure that they own this matchup right now, and absolutely making up for the beginning stages of this matchup, crashing the Reyes down there with a little bit of a fisherman. Do you know from later? It's straight from BCF and Fun. Gets out of the way to springboard dropkick and now into the tie-up. Sling blade, roll through, basement dropkick. And now dragging him back up to the feet. And punch to the midsection, kick to the back of the leg, kick to the midsection, kick to the back of the leg. Double foot stomp straight to the back. And now, punch from bloody Carlos, but a massive Inzaghi. And now Wilson up to the top as he looks to fly. Front block and a back. Corner the Reyes over. 1, 2, that's it. High voltage taking out the Columbian Lords here tonight. And it seems like they didn't even need any of the training from Black Bear. The High Voltage absolutely taking control of this matchup, making sure everything went their way, under their plan, under their condition, and absolutely made this match work out for him. Keeping Reyes in, not allowing Carlos to do anything. Big Inzaghi, followed by the frog splash for the final stages. And Malcolm also just did a lot to wear down and pick apart Reyes, especially with this shocking crucifix powerbomb. And And then right there was the final shot. Froggy to the back, rolls through for the cover. And that is what led to these two men here tonight, standing tall over the victors of the tag team tournament. And now next up, non-title matchup, one-on-one. And the first competitor making their way to the ring in none other than Makenzie Webster! Makenzie Webster has a chance to prove himself against the current United States champion. And now, Webb's waiting in the ring, as here comes that opponent just mentioned. As he is the WXW United States Champion, Loki.
Weighing in at 275 pounds, the World Extreme Wrestling United States Champion, Loki.
Loki Zero, your United States Champion, going one-on-one with Makenzie Webster, a former Massacre Heavyweight Champion, here tonight.
Former U.S. champion too.
Forgot about that.
Loki's been on a tear here lately, not giving a damn who's in his past, I'll say that.
Absolutely not willing to choke anyone out and just run through them all. But these two competitors in their corners are ready. And now here we go! Loki squaring off to Webb's punch to the jaw, but gets caught by an over to the face, tied up. And now a little bit of wrestling between them two now. And Loki outpowering Makenzie easily by punching midsection, sneaky shots in. But a disrespectful slap, a punch and a spinning back fist into the corner, punch to the jaw as well. Kick gets caught by a couple of boots to the face. So now Webb's kicked to the midsection, stomp to the back of the head, forearm smash straight to the face. And now stomps and kicks. Loki just fighting back up to the feet. And a full mount ground and pound. Raining shots down.
Big ass press.
And yep. And a big ass knee to follow, followed by a big ass man going somewhere where he doesn't need to go.
Big men can slide, damn it. He believes.
Texas Warrior. Do you still support your statement after Texas Warrior? Oh! Damn! Web's catching Loki with one hell of a spear. Forearm to the face and now pulling him down.
What the hell?
And now, oh my Jesus! How did he reach the? You know what? It's because of how big he is.
I was about to say, he just falls the damn ring.
And now front first against the top rope. And now goes to the cover right, took the shoulder down. It's going to be the one, followed by only a one count. Or two, even. I didn't see the ref count two, but whatever. And now arm drag. Web's dragging Loki back up. And now, oh! Pulling him in for that guillotine choke already! Wanting to choke out Loki himself! Looking to do what Loki says he'll do to everyone else! Looking to put him out! Looking to tell him good night! Sleep well, United States champ! Just continuing to wrench that guillotine in! Rarely see Webs pull it out. Wait, what?
And what was the irony in that beat?
Legit, but nonetheless, Loki Zero able to get out of it, and now pulling Webs up over the shoulders. Oh God! And Jesus! Webs just got sent flying into the cover, but a kick out at two. Loki not believing that this match is still going, punching the ref in the face, now arguing with him. But Webs roll up on the United States champion. 1, 2, and it's a roll up to end it after two massive moves. We saw the guillotine choke from Webs, and then we saw Loki send Webs into a literal fucking helicopter. Match still kept going, but it was Loki being frustrated with the ref, thinking that the ref was just dumb, that he couldn't fucking count, that it was his fault that the match was still going, and Webs was able to steal it over the United States champion here tonight. Absolutely. I heard Webs is running. But as he celebrates, we move on to the next matchup of the night.
Oh, this one should be interesting. This one should
Talking
be
about running. Yeah.
Well,
talking about running. That is.
Hold on. Alice has been taunting Sookie backstage. Told her that she's not allowed to come anywhere near her. So you know damn well Sookie's on a rampage right now.
Yeah. And when it comes to running, that is the only advice I can give someone who has to go in the ring with this woman right here.
Is that why you're tying
none
your
of
tennis
us. Wait, what?
Is that why you're tying your tennis shoes?
Absolutely. But nonetheless, Strawberry Sookie in the ring and ready to maul her opponent. And here comes that very, very poor opponent as making her way to the ring, representing prettier in pink, is Madison Daniel!
I don't envy Madison right now.
I feel like as soon as that bell rings, the first thing she should be doing
is
leaping that barricade.
She better hope that Alice doesn't, or Sookie doesn't look at her, see blonde hair, and think Alice.
Yeah, that's also very true. But both women in their corners, and here we go! go now! And oh Jesus Christ, I think Madison was too petrified to even move. Oh God, Sookie! Wow! This was over before it even started.
I rest my case.
Whoa! Sookie wasting absolutely no time whatsoever, sprinting straight towards Madison and just ripping her down, and she's sprinting straight after for Alice, isn't she?
I believe so.
Whoa! Nonetheless, she goes sprinting. I guess we move on to the next matchup of the night. And making his way to the ring now, your WSW Massacre Heavyweight Champion of the world, Eddy Introspect!
Alright, well my guess is she knew Eddy was coming out next and she's probably sprinting to the back to see if she can catch Alice.
Yeah, that's all I can guess. But Eddy, with that Massacre Heavyweight Championship and in the ring, ready. And here comes his opponent tonight. And Hurdy McFucky McWhat?
Oh, you weren't here last week for his debut.
New York.
No.
197 pounds.
I forgot you weren't here last week.
I was passed the fuck out. I was dead under the desk.
You were dead or what?
I was dead under the desk.
Oh, okay.
So Hurdy McFuddy McWhatty McDur is this? Well, oh my god. What the fuck? Well, Eddy in the ring with his opponent, is it Chesire? Is that how you say it?
The Cheshire Cat.
Cheshire?
His name is Cheshire.
Patricia.
Shut the hell up.
Well, Patricia with a headlock on Eddy now, wrenching in. But, Eddy getting out of hold from Patricia into the wheelbarrow Hurricane Rana. Now back up to the feet, punch to the jaw, chop to the chest, one to the face, cross choke straight to the throat, and now taking him up top, and Patricia's in a bad spot as Eddy drapes him across, and big draping DDT. And now up to the top rope, looking to fly with a senton. And now dragging Patricia back up to the feet.
You're really gonna call
Set up headbutt. Yes, because I don't know how to say it normally.
Chest higher.
Patricia.
Goofy ass.
Dumb hose. And now cross shot to the throat again. Tied up. Headbutt. Stomping kicks and went for another stomp out of the way. And there's a goddamn headbutt to the back of the shoulder there to Patricia. Now drag back up to the feet. Tied up. Irish whip. Turns it around. And Eddy sent into the corner. And now, oh, kick that's blocked. Inzaghi! And now drag back up to the feet. Tied up. And sent over into the corner. And Patricia's in a bad spot as Eddy lines him up. And crashes in with a flying clothesline. Every time I call him Patricia, I just think of the old lady from GDA.
Wait, what?
Every time I say Patricia, I just think of the old lady in GDA that Trevor kidnapped.
Okay.
And now drive back up to the feet. Ducks under the Lariato! And now, oh, Patricia sandwiching the head of Eddy with the knee. Into the cover, but a kick out at 1. And Eddy now taking Patricia down. Dragging back up to the feet, but Patricia with a small package. Trying to steal it, but a kick out at 1. And now drag back up to the feet. Oh, kicks and DDTs. Up to the top now, and Patricia barreling down, but crashes into the canvas. And now set up, but there's a neck breaker! And a double axe handle to follow. And now sent over into the corner, and big jumping clothesline. Oh, and now center up. And now knuckles to the back of Patricia's head, and a stomp to the back. And now headbutts to follow a few times over.
Eddy came out here with one plan: use your head.
I mean, may as well. And now up to the top. And a big senton! Clutch. And now snapping the fingers. And cross chop to the front to follow her. And it goes for a drop kick. Doesn't connect. Now look at more. Lands on the feet. And now Russian leg sweep. And into the knee on belly ground and pound. Dragged back up to the feet now, and Eddy with the itchy eyebrow to Patricia. And dragging him back up to the feet. Tied up. Then over and into the... Oh, ropes. Pull back though, and a knee straight to the midsection as I forget how to speak. Eddy dragging Patricia back up. And kick without thingy! Into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. And now back up to the feet once again. And another one. Dig without thingy! Patricia's leg is hooked. There's a 2. And Eddy taking the victory up over Patricia. Your WXW Massacre Heavyweight Champion showing why he's on top of the mountain at the pinnacle here tonight. Eddy able to pick up the victory here tonight over Patricia.
Here is your winner, Eddy!
And Eddy still lives here tonight. And now, as Eddy celebrates, we move on to the next matchup of the night. As we have a little bit of tornado tag action coming your way. And the first competitors making their way to the ring in Drax and Dredge, the Legion.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 463 pounds. And
now, as they wait in the ring, here come their opponents. As they are T1. And what the fuck did I miss?
their opponents at a combined weight of 652
What do you
pounds.
want to do this?
What did I miss?
And
A lot.
So I disappear, and then MDK and Papa Legba are a thing.
This is their team debut.
Also, why did he have lime green licorice now? I didn't know that existed.
Oh, now it's licorice again.
Yeah,
You gonna try it out?
maybe not. It looks like it will turn me into the Hulk. But nonetheless, both teams are in their corners and ready. Here we go. And MDK started off going straight after Drax, but Drax fighting back as Papa Legba taking Dredge out. And now Drax going flying and into the canvas. And Dredge going back after Papa Legba. MDK went into the face of Drax. And Jesus! Dredge just getting crashed into the canvas there. And now sent into the corner. And, oh, went for a springboard back over, didn't connect into the cover. Papa Legba getting crashed down into the canvas. MDK with a punch over the head. And now Dredge punch straight to the head of MDK. Forearm to the back. Irish whip into the ropes. Drop toe hold. Drax on the outside. He didn't know where to the face from Papa Legba. And now swung it around. Yup, Buster. Now punch was caught and a headbutt. And now a Yaranagi! Punches, and there's a big knee hits us as well. And now Dredge in a bad spot. Cross choke to the throat, punches and kicks. And now again tied up, double-handed choke bomb! But Drax with an Zagiri over the head there. And a super kick to the back of the head. And a kick to the midsection. And now MDK one-handed spine buster. And crash down. Drax now getting tossed around with a shin breaker. Papa Lego removing the shit on our bloody desk. And that one, to be fair. Hopefully they only use that one though. Dredge up to the top and crash down into the floor. Oh, god damn it. I had to say something.
Yes, you did.
Oh my god. Papa Lego! Oh my god! Drax just got fucking folded around the announce table! What the fuck? That man doesn't have a spine anymore! Nah! Nah! Drax is dead! Get him to the fucking hospital! But leg was not fine! What the fuck? He's going back up to make sure he breaks the fucking desk after paralyzing someone! This bitch is done! His career is dead! Leave him be! It's a handicap match now! Like, what the fuck? This bitch needs a goddamn wheelchair now! Nada. I don't care how much adrenaline is pumping in your veins. This shit should not be happening. How is he standing on his own 2 feet? Nope. Nada. And somehow the Legion are fighting back against the TC1s. Oh god. MDK looks to change that! Dredge goes flying, but he elbows MDK. But now Papa Legba back into the ring. The fucking one who just paralyzed this motherfucker, and somehow he's still standing. Fender 6 straight to the back, forcing Papa Legba to drop Dredge right there. Arcarana as well now, some fucking hell. And now wrenching around that neck, pulling and tugging. And now punches to the head, able to find a way out. Just barely, it seemed like, but now Dredge getting set up for a neck breaker. And Papa Legba looking on the ring, has a steel chair in hand, as a cover on the inside of the ring, there's and a free. It wasn't the paralyzed man who got pinned.
He was getting beat with a chair.
Jesus Christ. I don't care what anyone says. Drax's career is done. That man is fucking dead. The TC1s just came out and massacred the Legion. Absolutely ripping, shredding, and tearing them apart here in Monday Night Massacre. Jesus fuck, we had to see that again. We had to show off the moment where someone lost their entire career and possibly their fucking life again. Monday Night Massacre is full of fucking chaos, but that was something else. The TC ones pick up the victories. We move on to the 5 for the 4 championship.
It's scheduled for one fall, and is for the Non-Stop Fighting Championship.
Alrighty, 5 for the 4 championship on the line. And didn't we bar this guy from competing for about 5 years?
No.
Well, fuck. Making his way to the ring, the longest reigning Fight for the Throne champion ever, and probably the longest reigning champion ever. He is Inigma! This bitch should not be allowed near this title. Like, no.
Why?
Why? The first ever Fight for the Throne champion, winning it on October 6th, 2023, and losing it on January 13th, 2025. 465 days, and you're saying why?
Legends never die, never die.
I was just
Well, the next competitor making his way to the ring, your current reigning and defending WXW Fight for the Throne champion. We're running on his time, and right now the time is nothing but prime time. He is Champions League. And let's hope that it stays prime time, because I don't need to see another 500 fucking days of first Inigma with this title.
Enigma made that title.
Yeah, he fucking really fucking did. Holding it for goddamn 465 days. Like, goddamn. You know what the crazy part is?
What?
He lost it on my fucking birthday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? That's still fucking crazy, though. October 6th, 2023 to fucking January 13th, 2025. And now there's that Fight for the Throne championship on the line here tonight.
Introducing the challenger. From another time, weighing in at 251 pounds.
Cursed Inigma, the first ever champion in the green and black.
At 241 pounds, the non-stop fighting champion, Primetime James Lee!
Primetime James Lee, the current champion in the black, red, and white. And now handing the title off to the ref. Enigma looking at a title that he had to carry around in his luggage for 465 days, and possibly might have to do that again now. But nonetheless, both competitors in their corners are ready. And here we go now. And forearm straight to the face from Enigma. Off the ropes, and a boot straight to the side of the head. And a springboard senton, doesn't quite make it though, giving Primetime a perfect opportunity. As he now lines him up, and a forearm club on him in the back of the neck. And now springboard, lariato! Enigma looks to once again have a stranglehold on this Fight for the Throne championship. Make sure that there's no other person you think of when it comes to a title other than him. Well, Primetime looks to prove that this is Monday Night Primetime here tonight.
Here's another part you haven't put together yet. Who's the #1 contender for Eddy's title?
Oh, Jesus. No. Can I just say no?
You forgot about that part, didn't you?
Yeah.
Who's the
I'ma just say no.
Who's the acting GM on Massacre right now?
Me. I'm the GM. Totally not. Totally not this guy. Did he just give himself this match? Was he just like, I feel like holding this title again and put himself in this shit?
I can't confirm or deny.
Fucking battle him as fucking GMs. Got Lavo and fucking Inigma. That's, well, the WXW's chaos. At least we have Overkill that's sane with a proper GM.
It ain't sane. We got just as much bad open bullshit going on over there.
Yeah. But at least Raven's not the GM, I guess. Oh no. And Inigma telling Primetime to make his final prayer with that title while he can. There's a cover for the kick out of Cruz. Still alive in this matchup. You know, up to the top. And Inigma looking to fly with a kick straight to the nose.
What the hell is he doing?
Oh, and now from behind, forward to the back, followed by an Irish whip, turns it around. Come on, really? We already had our desk fucked up and someone getting paralyzed against it.
I'm about to say, didn't we just fix it?
Yeah, like, come on. I have the sleeping knowing that someone possibly just lost their entire career and life now. And they want to keep using it. Like, what the fuck?
They rebuilt it, might as well use it.
I'm about to just set up a folding table for this shit. Actually, you don't know, because that gives me less protection, and it's just a one-time break, then we can't even fix it. You know what? What if we just replace the table with Esky?
Wait, what, huh?
I said, what if we just replace it with an Esky? A cooler.
What the hell is that?
A cooler.
Are you saying a cooler?
Yes, a cooler.
Like the thing you put drinks in?
Yeah.
How is that
But
gonna
nonetheless,
how does that make sense?
it doesn't get broken. But nonetheless, this goddamn motherfucker giving himself the match once again has a stranglehold of the fight for the foreign championship. Primetime James Lee, sadly, no longer the fight for the foreign champion. And we're about to see Inigma hold on to that thing for 10,000 years.
Here is your winner, and new non-stop fighting champion.
But as Inigma is the GM, the fight for the foreign champion, and probably about to be the Massacre heavyweight champion, shittery, we move on to your main event of the evening, where the Massacre Women's Championship will be on the line, with no disqualification. And the first competitor making her way to the ring, representing the lower, she is Chi-Chi!
Representing the what?
The low.
Okay, so when it comes to somebody like Cam Hardy, you spell everything out. Anybody else?
You mean
You just put everything into one word?
the FRMEUNITEDESTSCHAMPION?
States champion.
Yeah.
You need help, my friend.
No. I need the autism relief bracelet.
Okay, well, do you know why this match was made? Since you weren't here last week.
Absolutely not. I was too dead asleep under the desk.
Alright, so Dahlia faced Joyce. Joyce beat her relatively quickly. Chi went to Twitter and started talking crap to Dahlia about you're supposed to be our champion. Dahlia said
Whoa!
on the line.
Fair enough then. And here's that very woman that's making her way to the ring. Your World Extreme Wrestling Massacre Women's Champion of the World, Dahlia Corvinus! There's that Massacre Women's Championship on the line here tonight in your main event of the evening.
Introducing the challenger from the City of Angels, Kiki, the original gangster.
Chi, the OG gangster, in her corner and ready.
From Athens, Greece, the World Extreme Wrestling Women's Champion,
Dahlia Corvinus, the champion of Massacre. And in the title off to the ref. Chi having a look at what she could be taking home here tonight. In her corner ready. Dahlia in her corner ready. And here we go now. And went for a forearm smash, gets caught into a tilt-the-well head scissors. And now full mount ground and pound. And stomped straight to the midsection. And now back up to the feet, tied up. A little bit of wrestling between these two women here. And Dahlia outpowering Chi from the lower. And another tie up now. Chi probably trying to find an advantage. And powering Dahlia back against the ropes. Finding a good position to get the advantage there, I believe. Using good footwork. And there's a kick to the midsection as well after the ref calls for a breakup. And now sending Dahlia over there into the corner. As a setup is Chi has her wrist clutched and a Hurricane Rana. And now dragging her back up to the feet. Does a punch to the face all by a second and a third. And now a big discus chop straight to that chest. Well, she's not done yet, but there's a kick to the head from Dahlia Corvinus. But gets caught with an overhead straight to the arm. Now has her tied up. And Chi trying to drag it over, but the elbow section from Dahlia Corvinus. Finding back against Chi and a big straight to the face. Knocking her down the sides. Turning her over onto the back. And now has her set up for a deadlifting power bomb. Crashed into the canvas and telling Chi to bring it. This is for the Massacre Women's Championship of the world. So she got to bring her best and into another tie-up. Chi once again trying to find a good way to get the advantage. Dahlia trying to outpower her and Chi into the back clinch now. Taking the advantage on Dahlia. Wrenching it in. The back clinch, such a good spot. And she's trying to make sure that it's locked in tightly. That she can do whatever she wants. That she can move wherever she wants. But Dahlia not allowing it to happen. Turning it into an arm dragon now. And on the vice into the canvas. Just wrenching around that head. Trying to squeeze Chi-Chi's head off. But Chi-Chi able to get back up to the feet at least. Making sure that she can't just wrench around her head as hard. But now getting the arms free, drop toe hold. Beautiful from Chi-Chi, able to find a way to escape. Irishman gets turned around and into the rope, sends a duck under by Dahlia. Gets out of the way of the shoulder tackle as Chi-Chi sidestepping her. And now gets caught by the single leg takedown, knocking Chi-Chi down.
I just realized something.
And what's that?
Chi took to Twitter to talk crap about Dahlia and got a title match out of it. Is that why Renee stays on Twitter so much?
Maybe. But at least Chi-Chi can bring something to back all that up with. Oh, you see what I'm saying?
Renee brought
The
a
OG gangster.
Renee brought a makeover.
Fair. And now sent into the corner goes Dahlia. There's a kick straight to the midsection. And now Chi-Chi with a beautiful kick straight to that leg of the werewolf. Trying to make sure that she's also going to be walking out of tonight with a wheelchair. Springboard leg drop into the cover of the leg hook. 1, 2. Only a 2 count from the Massacre Women's Champion of the world so far in your main event of the evening. A Monday Night Massacre where we murder and paralyze people. Kick gets caught, doesn't kick to the leg to Chi-Chi. Now has her set up and tossing her around. Crash down, back of the head into the canvas from the werewolf.
Did you just say where we murder and paralyze people?
Yes.
Judgmental much?
No, not at all. Just massacre. And now, a rear naked chokehold wrenched in dead center of the ring. Nowhere for Chi-Chi to go. Oh, but except for up, that is. Yep. And now, oh, the dirty clinch punches straight to the midsection. Chi-Chi knows her way around these clinches, it seems. She knows how to do the standing grappling. Not sure about the ground grappling, but I would say so after being able to get out of the Anaconda Vice from the ground. So it seems like Chi-Chi's a bit more on the technical side right now when compared to Dahlia. But Dahlia was standing moonsault, and she just wants to use her raw power advantage over Chi-Chi. And now has her set up. In the air they go, but Chi-Chi once again able to find a way down to scram to her feet, chop block to the back of the leg, continuing to chop at the leg of the werewolf, but staying clear of that springboard hurricanrana. And single leg takedown once again. Oh god, Dahlia to the top. Look at her fly with one hell of a splash crashing into Chi-Chi. And now dragging her back up to the feet and sent back into the ring. And now up to the top. And now massive splash! Once again! Dragging Chi-Chi back up to the feet. And now punching the jaw and again, and a kick to the midsection and punch to the midsection to follow. And now overhand to the back. Not done yet. Multiple raining down over and over and over. Forearms are raining for Chi-Chi's nut right now. But getting fought off from the legs. Chi-Chi not allowing the Massacre Women's Champion to get the advantage on her. She now drags her up, punch to the jaw. Punch gets caught in the door. Knocks her down to the feet and now dragging her straight back up to the feet. And has her set up. And no, Chi-Chi able to find a way to land on like a goddamn cat, but just caught by a drop kick. And now getting back up to the feet. And a leg drop across the throat of Chi-Chi. Trying to get a little bit of payback for that slingshot. Bloody leg drop apparently. But now up over the shoulders. And crash down! Face first! And now dragging Chi-Chi straight back up to the feet. Tied up. And now in the air for a stalling suplex. Crash down. And now into the cover, hand across the chest. Massacre Women's Champion trying to keep the title tonight, but no. Chi-Chi lives on. Dahlia starting to get frustrated, thinking that maybe tonight may not be her night. But Chi-Chi trying to make sure that this is her moment. But it don't happen when you're split in bloody half. And now drag back up to the feet and tie it up. And here's an Irish whip over and into the ropes. And Chi-Chi coming back around for a tilt. Well, God buster. And now dragging her back up to the feet once again. Chi-Chi in a bad spot. The werewolf Dahlia Corvinus now eyeing her up. And now picking her spot and attacking with a bulldog. And still not done. Deadlifting Chi-Chi in the air. Running power slam. And to the top rope she goes now. looking to fly. Another splash. That's 3 out of 3 connected now. And now dragging her back up to the feet as the punch gets caught. Punch and control from Chi-Chi now finding back. And no! Lining up with Dahlia was about to let out one massive haymaker. But Dahlia intercepted. Chi-Chi taking too long for that massive hit. And now sent over and into the corner. And Dahlia back elbow straight to the face. And not done yet. Has her by the throat. Picking her up. And a pendulum backbreaker. Not done yet. Here's a second. And you can see the wear and tear on Chi-Chi forming. And this may be it! Dead center of the ring. Back to the head. Trash down. But still not going for the cover. Has a little bit more to go. She wants to choke the life out of Chi-Chi. Put her unconscious, make it so she can't fight back no matter what she does. Chi-Chi trying to survive the rear naked. Dahlia trying to end it for once and for all. Here with that rear naked locked in. And Chi-Chi taps. And still your world extreme. The lane Massacre Women's Champion of the
Chi-Chi had a comeback for damn near everything Dahlia threw at her.
Absolutely, she came off front. Made sure that she stayed in this fight. Looked like she was gonna become the Massacre Women's Champion. But in the end, that back of Chi-Chi kept getting targeted. Whether it was a power slam, a backbreaker, and along with her nose also getting by punches, that deathly hallows of sorts, making it so it was harder for her to breathe. The multiple shots to the spine, and of course, these big splashes absolutely winding her every time. Not giving her any energy left to get out of that. A nurse making it hard to breathe, getting winded making it hard to breathe, and a spine making it hard to do anything. Dahlia Corvinus knew what she was targeting in this matchup. And that is why she still holds on to that Massacre Women's Championship of the world here tonight in Monday Night Massacre. Thank you for watching Monday Night Massacre. That was all for now.